Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game, and now the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Herbert off of play action. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Allen! Ladd McConkey, 76 yards. And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like central casting. Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations a season ago and threw for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Nix. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out
and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll get that complete to Franklin. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in left side by Vele. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of a yard.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16.
13 yards. First down, Denver.
Now it's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to the air with Nix. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now it's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 3.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Forced out to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Nix to the air. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Throwing Nix. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Nix. And it is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Working out of the gun is Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Nix from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the 40.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Blunts to try to add the PAT. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
So that drive, 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Nix. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Here's Nix. And he's going to lose yardage here. as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The backup Stidham, his first throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Herbert off of play action. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Herbert. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
A gain of 2.
Herbert to throw. Finds Johnston. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Finding Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as the tackle made up at the 27.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Nix. Dobbins with it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This is 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. To throw is Nix. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.